The great Shabba Rankin, the emperor of Dancehall. When they know, and what caused him to disappear from the music scene for a while? Let's get into it. Shabba Ranks, known for his deep voice and energetic performances, achieved significant success with hits such as Dem Bow, Mr. Loverman, and Ting-a-ling. He was renowned for his unique style, blending traditional dancehall with elements of reggae, hip-hop, and R&B. He has recorded over 10 studio albums, 5 of which were released on Epic Records, with whom he signed with in 1989. Under Epic Records, which is owned by Sony Music, Ranks won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album in 1992 for As Raw as Ever, and he repeated the feat the following year with Extra Naked. Both albums are certified gold in the US. But after all that success, Shabba Ranks moved from being on top of the world to being cancelled, blacklisted, boycotted until... Before we get into the why, let's share some back info on Shabba. Shabba Ranks, whose real name is Rexton Rawlston Fernando Gordon, was born on January 17, 1966 in Churchtown, St. Anne, Jamaica. His parents moved to a few areas around Kingston, to make a better life. His brother-in-law, Cornbread, employed him to be a bottle collector at about age 14 or 15. He was already working on his craft, as he said, in his bathroom and with his friends. But at this dance where he was employed to be a bottle collector, he really got into the music. He went to something called Roots Unlimited in Tower Hill, Kingston. He saw Josie Wales and was drawn to his performance. That's where the blessing of music covered him. He was kicked out of high school, recording the principal saying, "Go up on the street and make them kill you." That's where he committed to music fully. Shabba Ranks thought he wouldn't make it past age 18 years old, as in the inner city in Kingston, that was unfortunately the song for many youths. He just did see friend them a drop out and see it as a normal thing. He used to have nightmares. Until one day, some change come in way. Now Josie Wales, who was in the prime of his career, him see Shabba up on a fence and he said to Shabba, "Shabba, I want to talk to you now." Josie Wales told him that he would take him to the studio the next day, after the whole reasoning and so. Shabba said him couldn't sleep because he was so happy for the possible opportunity. The next day, Josie Wales bring him to the big studio at the time called Jammins, and him asked Jammins to save Shabba life, as him a one talented youth. Jammins never sure what to do at first, like him say, so I think I can't do nothing. But then eventually he said, forward. The sound went out every day. That's what he said to Shabba Ranks, and he employed him as a warm-up DJ for $100 a night. And that was the beginning of a new future for Shabba Ranks. Now Shabba Ranks gained fame mostly by toasting, like some of the dancehall artists them at the time. His original stage name was Co-Pilot. His international career started in the late 1980s, along with a number of fellow Jamaicans, including reggae singers Cocotte and Crystal. Ranks also worked with Chuck Berry and American rappers KRS-One and Chub Rock. He secured a recording contract with Epic Records in 1989. The stylistic origins of the genre reggaeton can be traced back to the 1990 song Dem Bow from Ranks' album Just Reality. Produced by Bobby Digital Dixon, the Dem Bow rhythm became so popular in Puerto Rican freestyle sessions that early Puerto Rican reggaeton was simply known as Dem Bow. The Dem Bow rhythm is an integral and inseparable part of reggaeton, so much so that it has become its defining characteristic. His biggest single outside of Jamaica was the reggae fusion smash Mr. Loverman. Other big tracks include House Call with Maxi Priest, Slow and Sexy with Johnny Gill, Respect, Pirates Anthem, Trailer Load of Girls, Wicked in a Bed, Can't Done, and Ting-a-Ling. He won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album, as we told you, in 1992 and 1993. In 1993, he scored another hit in the Addams Family Values soundtrack, to which he contributed a rap reggae version of the Sly and the Family Stone hit, Family Affair. His third album for Epic, Ami Shabba, was released in 1995. After so much success, what happened to Shabba? Once we were hearing about him a lot in Jamaica, and then, so let's get into that.